Greetings, Arizona educators. Let's start with good news from the Arizona Department of Education. On July 2nd, the department received a letter from the U.S. Department of Education stating that the Title I-A grant funds were no longer under high-risk status. You may recall that they were so designated on March 29th, 2019, because Arizona did not have a single statewide high school assessment, but had in fact 3, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade AZ merit exams. Because that system now has been changed by the state board, the high-risk status on Title I-A, millions of dollars by the way, has been removed by the feds. Yes, A through F issues continue. The 3 high school assessments are gone. Replacing them, we now have a single new assessment, which will be taken by 10th graders in language arts and math. And this will count for the high school grading system. Also underway is the design of district letter grades. How will they be constructed? Now, it's how. It's not should they. We know the answer to that. No. But the legislature has decided that they will be. So how will they be? Well, the state board recently had a study session on that subject, and that design process is underway. Let's move on to, frankly, a more serious subject than how schools are graded, and that's how children are treated in this state, or in fact mistreated. And often when they are mistreated, they report that abuse, let's be frank, to people they trust, and that's their teachers. Now, CPS, or now called the Department of Child Safety, has developed a new tool for educators to report child abuse. They've created a mandatory reporter website. I've got a link to that website in this message, and you can create an account because we are all mandatory reporters. As a mandatory reporter, you can create an account and make that report online. And this would provide a convenient, secure alternative to reporting via telephone. Those of you who have done that know often you are instantly put on hold. There's never a hold time online. It allows you also, once you've made that report, to print a copy for your confidential records. And you receive an automatic email receipt indicating you have, in fact, as an educator, made that report. Now, there's one caveat to this. This is for non-emergency reports. You know, if there's a child who's in grave, immediate danger, then you've got to make that a phone report and also call the police. But a non-emergency report, this provides a great tool for that. And as I've said, there's a link to that tool in this message, and you might want to register now before there's a report needed to be made so you have an account set up. Now, some upcoming events as you return to the school year. The first ASA division meeting, Monday, August 19th, and that meeting will be streamed statewide. What's the content? There are some updates from the Arizona Department of Education on the school grades, because the releases will be upcoming this fall, the ongoing data collection that supports those school grades, the 5-year assessment plan that's underway for all Arizona schools. There will be updates from the State Board of Education on the new grants, $100 million worth of grants for school resource officers, school counselors, and social workers, the safety plan that you must develop accompanying those grants, and the ongoing development of district letter grades. Now, there's more activities underway that you may wish to participate as well. There's school-based behavioral health and suicide prevention services forums. These are sponsored by Access and the Helios Educational Foundation, and they take place in Flagstaff, Phoenix, and Tucson in September. You can register following the link I provided in this message. Then there's the Superintendents and Higher Ed Fall Conference in Sedona. The new date, it's earlier, is September 29th to October 1st. Register now for Telling Our Story Opening Doors, and we will see you at Red Rocks for Ed in Sedona. Remember the Principal and the Law Conference, also coming in September, so you can manage your schools ethically and legally. Principals and administrators in our high schools, a new conference for you at the end of October, the ON Conference. Yes, you register, you don't unregister for it. Details on our websites. And I know many of you have great programs and ideas in your school. Do you want to share those at the Winter Conference in December, sponsored by ASA and ASBA? If you want to have a presentation at that conference, email me and we'll discuss getting you involved in presenting at the Winter Conferences. Finally, renew your membership in ASA. You're a professional. Join your professional organization. Networking opportunities, professional development, conferences, information, a steady stream of ideas from our organization to you to enhance your educational leadership. And of course, the video news you can use. And if you don't renew your membership, this will be your last news you can use, because the next ones will go only to ASA members. And the news you can use will, like me, vanish.